Hello, 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 hello. This is Dr. Chara, founder and CEO of Be Your Best Yet Coaching and Consulting. All right, so I am a leadership coach and consultant, and I am here to talk about hitting the submit button. All right, so for those of you that are thinking about applying for the role of principal, the role of assistant principal, and perhaps even the role of academic slash instructional coach of primarily building leadership. This is what I want you to really think about, because I've been talking about what's really preventing um, future educational leaders from going ahead and hitting the submit button. So, one of the things that will help you to determine if you are ready to apply is, do you have a sponsor? Okay. So, what do I mean by a sponsor? And this is the bite size nugget that I have for you today that I want you to implement, because remember, we like bite-sized actionable tidbits that you can actually go and do and implement quickly. So, do you have a sponsor, or do you have an invested stakeholder? So, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, if you are a future principal, your sponsor or your invested stakeholder should be a principal, a current principal, someone that is mentoring and guiding you, making the role of the principal of the principalship invisible for you, as well as helping you to prepare. Okay. I talked a little bit about in another video about imposter syndrome. And part of a way to mitigate having that self-doubt or not really sure if you're ready is ensuring that you have that sponsor that is supporting you and guiding you along the way. So that means if you are a teacher leader and you want to be an academic coach, or if you are an academic coach or instructional coach and you want to be an assistant principal, that means that your invested stakeholders or your sponsors should be high capacity assistant principals and or principals. Okay? So that is really important for you to have. So I'm curious how many of you that are trying to decide if you are going to apply, do you have your sponsors? Do you have those invested stakeholders that are mentoring and guiding you and really helping you to prepare for the next phase of your career, as well as when the time comes and you're ready to actually hit the submit button, they are ready and prepared to provide reference letters for you also, because these are people that have mentored you and guided you along the way, and they also can speak to your body of work. All right, so I'm curious about that. Let me know. Do you have your invested stakeholders or your sponsors? And my recommendation is this, is that you have, at minimum, if you possibly can, you need 3. All right. Because when it's time to um, prepare your package and actually hit the submit button, in most cases, a good 3 solid references that can really speak to your body of work, as well as can attest that they have actually mentored and helped to groom you for the position in which you seek to desire, is great. All right. So let me know. Um, Comment below and or send me a message, and let me know what questions might you have as relates to seeking a sponsor. And listen, future building leaders, future principals, future assistant principals, future coaches. Don't overthink this. Um, Strike the conversation. Have the conversation with your principal, with your district leaders, your district personnel, the people at the district level that make the decisions to actually um, hire the principals. Those are people that you must know and that must speak to your body of work as well. So, future principals, it's important that district personnel know your body of work, that they can begin to see you as more than an assistant principal, as well as for my coaches out there. You want to be an assistant principal. People need to see you as that. All right. In addition to teacher leaders, you want to be a coach. People need to see you as that. What are you doing? All right. So that's what sponsors, that's the power of having a sponsor. The sponsor can walk you through these types of conversations and say, listen, and people that I've sponsored before, listen, this is what you need to know to become a principal. So, guess what? These are the types of things I'm going to do and have you to actually do so that you can have some of that experience prior to actually getting the job. Okay. All right. And last but not least, for those of you, especially my future principals or assistant principals, and you're on the fence, you're teeter-totting about if you want to be a principal or not, guess what? A sponsor or an invested stakeholder is the best person that you need to talk to. All right. Because those people can give you opportunities and help you to understand, is the role for you or not for you, because sometimes we have fears about the unknown, and you start doing the work and you figure out that, hey, I might could actually do this. All right. So make sure, those of you seeking building level educational leadership positions, get your sponsors. All right. This is Dr. Chara signing out. And remember, the best is yet to come. Talk soon. Bye.